Hey there, friend. Today is the day. The box is massive, the hype is real, and Test Zone is about to get a whole lot busier. We're gonna unbox and set up the Bambu Lab P2S. I'm turning this studio into a temporary construction zone. Now, I didn't know it when I hit record, but this machine was about to change everything. I'll walk you through the unboxing. We're gonna set everything up together. No more waiting. Let's get into the cardboard. Thank you very much for checking out the video. This is a big moment for me. I'm really excited. I decided about, 2.5 months ago that I wanted to build a couple of parts that had broken off an old computer of mine. And I asked a friend, and he, his old printer wasn't quite up to the task. And I decided, you know what? I need to get myself into the 3D printing situation. If I can't rely on others, to rely on myself. And I did a little bit of research, well, a lot of research, and I see there's so many big brands in the space that have been doing it for a long time, but it really seems to me like Bambu has nearly perfected the art of these machines here. So I'm not going to sit around, wait around. We're going to crack into this box. I've been looking forward to this for quite a while. We got the instructions here. We're going to need them. I definitely recommend going through them, especially with something that's complicated like this. But I have watched many videos on the subject, so I think we're going to be pretty darn good. Nobody has shown me these cool little stickers. These come in the box. That's one thing I had no idea. I don't know what I'll use them on, but they look cool, so that's nice. We got the quick start guide in Spanish. I don't speak Spanish, but I do speak English, so that's good. And then we got a little toolbox here. Yeah, we'll check this out in a little moment. We'll put that off to the side. A little bit of packing material. I'm gonna try to keep most of what's in here, just in case I ever need to send it back. I sure hope I don't, but hey, you never know what can happen. Now, this is quite a heavy box. I know there's a little bit of cardboard here, and there's also some packing plastic stuff there. Now, I'm going to put it down on the floor, and then we're going to use the plastic bag. It says right on it here. It says right on it here to lift up. So we're going to do just that. It says right here, lift up. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to lift it up. That's the ticket. That's it. That's what we're looking for. Seems really well packaged. That's for darn sure. Okay. I know there's some handles down on the side here. It's also where there's some kind of ventilation that occurs. Plastic off here. Now this isn't where this printer is going to live. I do have a room just over outside the studio. It's turning into a workshop. A little bit of a 3D printing. I've got a network attached storage there. And I've got a Linux terminal that I use for some torrents. So, this is going to be, I think this will be a fun sort of part of the setup, Now, this is glass. Careful with that. And there's some tape here underneath and around the front door. I do want to get the AMS out. There's a box in here. We'll open these boxes and we'll show you what's inside them in a moment. Let's just get the main components out of here. We've got the packing foam. There's a little more foam pieces here. You can see how they've got the AMS in here, sort of like upside down with these little extra packing foam pieces. That needs to come out. It's quite secure. I don't want to break anything, you know what I mean? No sense in hurrying up. You can be careful, be cautious. I do believe once I take this front piece of foam out of here, the AMS will be free. Maybe not. Oh yeah, there's the one in the front here as well. Let's take that door. Piece from the door off. I mean, this is beautiful packaging. The amount of thought and detail that's gone into this, very, very nice. Whew, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so like I said, there's more packing foam here. This is some desiccant to keep things nice and dry. I am no hero. Let's just refer to the instructions. But before we do, we'll just have a quick peek at what we have inside here. Oh, it's sealed up nicely as well. Okay, so inside the accessory box, we've got, this is the display for the front. This is the digital display. We'll attach that in a few minutes. We've also got, this looks like the power cable. This is to attach the AMS. It's got the 6-pin. Looks similar to a graphics card. Well, an older graphics card power attachment. Something else in here. There's some PTFE tubes. I mean, I'm not an expert. This is just me. What's this? Oh, this is the piece that fits on the side of the printer, I believe, and attaches an additional spool. All right, so this is just cardboard. I just want to make sure I'm not missing something important. Okay, and then this is, it's a little toolbox. I'm actually going to try to print a toolbox for this thing. But that will be for another day. Oh yeah, so here we go. We got the maintenance items. We got lubricant. Got that little silicone sock goes over the nozzle. I think this is the little piece for, I don't know, for wiping it. I'm not sure. We've got these little kind of Allen key type things in here, but they're not exactly that. That, I don't know. This is for the scraper. Yeah. All right, lots to learn, lots to see. I think that's lots of fun. Okay, so we've done well. We've removed the packaging, opened the packaging box, took out the toolbox, the quick start guide, lifted it up with the bag. We've taken the top off, which is perfect. Now I do need to take the tape off the bottom. We'll do that. Take out the accessory box and remove the top foam. Ah, the Allen keys. Yes. Okay, so I'll just show you here, give you a little look. These little red Allen key screws, and you can see there's more inside there. Those all need to be removed so that we can release the AMS. And I think there's also some inside. And these, I think these are the Allen keys that are right here in the box. You can see that right there. So we'll just get in here. Okay, so that's just a couple of little screws there. You never know when you're going to need those. I'm just going to keep them in the toolbox for now. Now, I think this is going to be... There we go. Pops out easily. Very nice. Doesn't weigh a ton, which is good. Now, we do need this glass. Just put that off to the side for a brief moment. Let's continue removing packaging from the inside. We've got the build plate. You can see those little red screws. And don't forget, way inside, one at the back, so that everything can move as appropriately. And as well, you know, big piece of foam up there. And inside here, we've got the zip ties that need to come off, pretty obviously, but you know, I'm trying to just take my time, enjoy the process, because you know, there could certainly be things go wrong, and I'd like to prevent. You can see right up on here. There's some more foam. You can see up in here. So this is very, very well packaged. These red pieces, I do believe, need to come off as well. That one and that one over there. This is just a little bit of tape. A little bit of tape. No big deal. All right, so I'm going to continue removing all of those little red screws. Start with the one in the back that looks to be, well, I would say difficult. There's more foam I see down on the bottom as well. Just take your time. Make sure you deal with all the little details. Oh, I think it has to come up for that to happen. So let's get the rest of those screws out. All right, so the screws are out. See here. It should lift up. Oh, did I miss? That one's just not quite There we go. Okay, so take that out. And I'm going to save these screws. I don't know when I might need them, you know, for some kind of a build or something like that. So far, it's coming together nicely. Okay, so an important detail, that foam that I was slightly tugging at, right there, I'll just kind of put it back. If you're following your instructions, you'll see that the foam under the heat bed can be removed only after the calibration process is completed. So we're gonna leave that intact, let that be. And yeah, so these red plastic bits right on these left and right Z-axis lead screws, pull down. Yeah, it's pretty easy actually. It's in here, you just wanna push it. There's a little push in the back and they come down. And this is gonna just pop off, no big deal. Okay, we're making good progress. I think we're gonna be putting the screen on here right away. We already unlocked the tool head. We took all the zip ties off. Yeah, now we're going to attach the touch screen. So I'm going to take this tape off here, and we've got the screen here. This little guy right here. Wow, such beautiful detail in here. Such a cool device. All right, so now all we need to do, I believe, is attach this ribbon cable. Click. Good. Okay. So you want to make sure you get that to click in there. I could hear it, feel it click, and then there's little plastic feet there. Those are going to go right in here. There, and I kind of retracted the ribbon cable all the way in. Push the feet in, move it left. So now that's locked in nicely. Feels good, but it's, you know, modular. So if you do need to take something out, you can do that. So okay, now we're going to get into the AMS here. Even a little piece of foam right on the door handle, just like that. It's so cool. Okay, that's good. Now the glass that goes on the top. Let's go towards the front. I believe so. Yeah. It really only fits on, you know, one way because it's straight in the front and it's curved glass at the back here. So really only get one option. So that's good. Now, AMS here. This is the AMS Pro 2 or 2 Pro. Clearly, we just need to take off the plastic. Bring this over so you can see what we're up to. Take that tape out. And I know there's all sorts of mods and things, long-term goals. So we'll just open the outer package. Okay, and then as you can see, there's a spot here. Just going to put it right back where it came from. Everything smells so fresh. It smells so new. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, so in here as well. Yeah, we got the outer packaging off. And I guess you can just put it in there one way or another. I will probably create the additional desiccant pods that you can put in the front here. But that's a little bit project for another day. Woo, it's coming together now, baby. Look at that, looking good. All right, so we still have the tape and the bit underneath, which I just haven't quite done yet, which probably was one of the first steps, but that's okay. Take this off here. Off here, we still have a little bit more to set up. We've got to attach the PTFE tubes, and we'll do that together. So here, like I said, we've got some tape right on the side of it. Same thing on the other side. Okay, so let's just make sure. Doing things nicely here. Beautiful bamboo, beautiful. What a nice experience. I'm going to turn this around so that we can work on the back and attaching the AMS together. A few little details that we need to tend to. You can see there's a tube already attached here. Feels pretty natural to just bend it up there. I believe it's pretty well snug. I'm sure there's a method to remove it, but that's not what we need to do right now. Now we have to get from our package here. I think there's 2 in here, maybe 3 even. All right, what do we got? Yeah, 3. Are they the same length? Let's see. They are not. They are definitely not the same length. So, select the longest PTFE tube in the accessory box, insert it into the AMS2 Pro's filament outlet, either PTFE tube coupler on the filament buffer. So that looks to be the longest one right here. Let's just confirm that. So just check, double check. Yeah, it's a small difference, but it is a difference. And clearly, this one is a little stubby. Just going to make sure this one goes up in here. Seems pretty well secured. It says either one, but in the picture they use the top slot, so I'm just going to follow the picture. All right, that's securely in, looking good. Okay, all right, no big deal. Now we have to get the power. Okay. These have like little cool little rubber bands on them. So just keep that for now. I try to keep anything that might have a use, you know, because you never know what you're gonna need here. Now this one seems like a little clearly obvious plan. Now I know you can attach a second one. I may end up doing that one day, but for today I only have one AMS2. That's in there. That's also in there. I like that the cable has a little bit of nice length to it in case you want to put this, down on the side or something like that. Now you'll see in the last part of the video where I'm actually going to be storing this, which is not here. Oh yeah, and this is for the power, additional power supply. All right, oh yeah, the spool holder. Okay, so that goes where? It goes into here somehow. Right here, this is the spool holder. I believe that goes in there somehow. Let's just take a look and see. There's this little black plastic plate here. Okay, now of course it's the same color. I should have known. I was looking at that. I think that's a hinge. But this spool holder literally is grooved just like that. You should be able to just, and it's going to click. That goes on here. That's for an additional spool. So I think you can run 5 colors if I'm not mistaken. And then put this little handle right into the top here. I don't know if it's a handle, but there we go. Okay, there's even 2 little, you can see them little markings on there. So that's cool. All right, we're getting pretty close here. Looking pretty good. Take the shortest PTFE tube, connect one end to the spool holder and the other to the unused coupler. All right, well, this is clearly this long one and the short one. So we're going to use the little short one here. There's a little hole on the top here. That's, yeah, that's right. And then down into here. All right, cool. I mean, if I can do it, anybody can do it, right? No big deal. All right, and then just plug in the power cable and power it on. That's pretty much it. So I'm going to attach this here, and you can see down at the bottom, just a regular old power supply. Boom. Okay. So I'm going to pick this up. I'm going to move it, and you're going to see where I'm actually going to be operating this machine. Okay, this is what we're left with. We have an extra PTFE tube, likely for an additional AMS. Got some desiccant that I think is just packaging. Obviously keep your instructions. All right, and that, my friends, is our fully assembled, I believe, Bambu Lab P2S with AMS2 Pro. Next thing we're going to do is move it over to the little workshop area. I don't think the sound or the lights will be quite as nice over there, but you'll get an idea. We're going to power it up. Okay, this is it. Maybe a little bit more echo over here, but I'll work on that sound over time. It's all set up. It's ready to go. It's my little workshop area that I'm just setting up. That computer running Linux also is able to run the Bambu app, which I think is fantastic. So we'll start it up. Let's see on the back here. We'll give it a little power. Ooh, I heard that. There it is. Bambu Lab. looking good. The light's turning on inside. That's it. It's all plugged in, ready to go. And there she is, sitting pretty in the workshop. Watching this back now, it feels like a lifetime ago. You fast forward to today, I've put over 750 hours onto this P2S. That's almost 100 prints deep. The verdict, I absolutely love it. This isn't just a side project anymore. 3D printing is officially part of the DNA here at SEO and in my life with my kids, my family. We're building, we're creating, and we're just getting started. If you're ready to see what this thing can really do, hit that subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching.